Netherrealm is a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game podcast. For this season, we're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. Kinda. Sometimes the language on this podcast can get a little spicy, but if that doesn't bother you, my name is Will, and I play Six.
I'm Bruce, and I'm the voice of Archie.
I'm Frazier, and I play Margbark Smooth.
My name is Emily, and I'm the voice of Osiris T-Sun.
And I'm your game master, Tanner, and this is what happened on the last episode of Netherrealm, the Neverthere.
Wow. It was just a drop. Oh, Chablis, I mourn your spilling at the vile hands of Dormloud the Revenant. I let that bastard out of the bag and he sent everything flying. Hopes, dreams, Chablis. It took so much effort for Archie, Six, Osiris, and me to get to that Hadley kid. But I think we ended up with more unanswered questions. And thanks to Dormloud the Dick, we couldn't even defend ourselves as we were whisked away to prison. Archie and Six seem to be familiar with this place. A gallery in where now?
You find yourselves in the gallery of a courtroom in Port Wayworth. A stern-looking man with long white dreadlocks sits in the judge's bench. Gliam Svelik presides over a full room. His piercing blue eyes look down at the defendants. The local newspapers are calling them the Black Wolf Remnants. When he locks eyes with their leader, Archibald Theodore Cromwell, he flashes an almost imperceptible, knowing smirk. Looking around the room, we can see everyone who has made a name for themselves in Port Wayworth is here. Alfred Liam Palmer, who leads the Bayside Princes. Robert Vincent Chase, leader of the Good Men of Butcher Street. Branson Parker Riley of the Westmakers. George Alvin Tillotson of the First Family. And, most notably, the two Hadley sons. Elliot Maxwell Hadley and his adopted brother, Victor Rodney Hadley. But there's been a lot of time between now and when we left the underground operation run by the Hadleys on the southern border of Atoria. You were all in a bad state after the encounter with Dormloud the Revenant. You aren't even sure how you got out of there. But after that ordeal, you spent a few days shackled in the back of a horse-drawn cart and then a few weeks in a damp cell that smells of sea foam and brine. You've had time to think, time to worry, and time to pray. But most importantly, time to plan. And all your planning has led up to this very moment in this very courtroom. You used all the contacts and capabilities at your disposal to ensure that what's about to happen next works. Here's what you know. You learned what you could about the other prisoners and used that to your advantage. You got a message out to those you thought could help the most, and you gathered everything you could from a jail cell to help with this plot. The only time that this all works is right now. But instead of focusing on right now, we're going to rewind a bit and see exactly what you did to try and get yourselves out of this mess. Because, dear friends, I am sentencing you to death. There's my little intro.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
This is the position that we end up in. Did that make sense for you guys? Did you get it? Did it?
Yeah, that made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made sense.
I heard I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
We were shackled up for a few days, then we were in a jail cell for a few weeks.
I'm going to escape Port Wayworth again. Like, what's fucking new, man? All right.
Hey-o, I get to do it for the first time.
Okay, so a few things. We are in a situation where you've all been locked up. However, you are not locked up together. You've all been dropped in 4 separate cells. So everyone is in their own cell, but you're nearby enough to each other to speak. Any loud talking will be called down upon by the guards. So there are people listening. There are 3 other prisoners in here. Now, a couple things I'm going to tell you about this particular setup. A lot of it is going to be up to you as to who the people are that you interact with, who you're trying to send messages out to, and what sort of manipulations and planning you're going to do. So I don't have anything for these 3 prisoners. They are people that you're going to make up if you choose to talk to them. I will then play them, and we can see what help you can gain from them. The guards that are going to be involved are named. They are characters that have been created. They have their own ideals and everything else. There are some twists within some of the characters that are going to show up on this. If you've been paying attention to very small plot points in the story, you will know some of these characters. So let's go ahead and roll through it. The 4 of you have just finished your long trek from the southern border of Vitoria. Even though you had, limited visibility with either sacks on your head or in a covered cart, you know that you followed a river, which I would say that Archie and Margbark, you know that if you're following a river from a point where you think you were probably going, you were traveling alongside the canast, if you were traveling north along a river from the southern border. And then Archie, you know that eventually you would cross the Broad Switch River to get into Port Wayworth. So you can know a couple of things about your trip. You can ask me and see if we can make that help to your advantage. But there was a group of injured men and women that were part of the Blackhold Collective, defended you and everyone else from Port Wayworth. So, yep, you're all in cells. There are 3 other prisoners in here. I will give you today. This is your first day in jail to act upon and talk to each other, and then events will happen. So, what is the first thing that you guys start talking about as you find yourself in this situation?
You said I'm in solitary confinement, right?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
So we've all just now been kind of plopped down into this jail. We're separated all in our own individual cells.
Correct.
Do we have cellmates?
No. No one has a cellmate. But you do know that there are 3 other prisoners in here.
What are the doors like?
Iron barred. More complex locks than the last time that you were here. It seems like they learned from what happened.
No,
with you.
I just meant is this, some places it's like a door with a little peephole, and then some places are just like actual cell. I was just trying to figure out what it was.
Oh, yeah. So enough to where you guys can talk to each other, but mostly so that people can have visibility in without having to open a door. The walls around you are stone. There is no light coming into these cells. There are cracks in some places where you do see some light, but that's most likely where you can smell the sea air and things coming in. So yeah, everyone's in their own cell. The 3 other prisoners are in their own cell as well. They are small and cramped cells.
Can we see one another? Like, are we across a hall from each other or something? Or
yeah, you're all in the same basic location.
All right. So yeah, then Archie's just leaning against like his door with his hands on the out in between the bars, just on whatever metal pieces on the door, kind of just watching what's going on.
Hey guys, that was pretty crazy. Margbark, what a good idea with that bag. I really thought you were going to get us out of that.
I'm starting to question if it was a good idea or not. Maybe that's why we're in here.
I mean, we'd probably be dead if we weren't in here, so.
Yeah, I guess being alive is better than dead. Always. I wonder what happened to Dormloud. Is he still, chilling?
Dormloud has no chill.
And he's a fucking savage.
Do I have... Oh, I don't seem to have any of my things either. I wonder why they took my mace.
Time to roll sleight of hand to see if there's a lockpick in my clothes.
I mean, they would have... So, yes, I did not give you that information. They would have strip searched you pretty thoroughly. I will give you... Well, did you have lockpicks to begin with?
Yeah, I have my thieves' tools.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let you give me sleight of hand to see if you still had those on you.
Something tells me it's not gonna matter.
Something tells me I really hope this is a natural 20. Because that's the only way. They magically appear in your...
Yeah, you pick the lock, the guards catch you immediately, they put you back in the cell. They lock
Good
the
thing
door.
for you, they didn't check your butt.
Nope. They definitely checked my butt.
They did.
Oh, gosh.
So, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, no lockpicks. Everyone, I'm going to say everything that's important to you or useful has been taken from you. There was a lot of concern when they searched 6, and people were taken aback because they figured out that...
I opened my chest. Is my chessboard there?
Yeah, your chessboard is still there.
Oh, yes.
That's good,
guys.
right?
I don't think they would have opened your chest cavity.
I had a moment of
Chessboard.
I had a moment of panic. I thought I wouldn't even be able to play chess in prison. I feel like a rebel.
Osiris starts like frantically patting her pockets and like all of her clothing for her book, and she's, oh no. Where's my book? I don't have it. I need that really bad, you guys.
They probably took it.
I really wish I hadn't come with you guys.
I mean, I did tell you you could leave whenever you wanted to.
I wish I took your word on that, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, it was a little surprising you stayed with us.
No, guys, you don't understand. I really need that book. It's very, very important.
Well, it'll be the first thing we get when we get out of here.
Oh,
If we get out of here.
There's no if. I refuse to die. I'm pretty sure I overheard the guard captains talking about killing us.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I've been sentenced to... technically, I've been sentenced to, like, at least 45 persons worth of death sentences. So, they're 0 for 45, so it's probably fine, right?
If anybody knows how to get out of this, it's you, Archie. Any words of wisdom?
Am I across from 6?
Yeah, you can be across from him. Sure.
All right, 6, pull your chessboard out.
I do so. You want to be whites or black?
I don't really care.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. I put 2 pieces in my hand and hold it out to Archie and say, pick right or left.
Left.
Whites it is. You go first. I set the board up.
Pawn to A2. No, all right. as I begin telling him where to move pieces, that's the conversation that 6 and Archie are having right now.
Okay.
Pawn to anything on the A file is a terrible first move, Archie.
something chess noises. All right.
Osiris, I really do apologize for getting you into this mess. I feel like it's partially my fault with my very friendly nature.
well, it is okay. I just, once again, I didn't expect y'all to summon such a great large lord out of a small bag. I could not have predicted
Well,
that.
technically, we didn't summon him. He had been in my bag for quite some time.
We really
Why?
wanted him out of there. It was a better time than any to get him out.
But damn the Chablis.
Hey, at least you got a taste of it.
Oh, God.
6, you really don't understand. A very important mentor gave me that book, and it is very important that I get that book back.
Oh.
Well, you can panic, or you can sit back and enjoy the ride, because right now, nobody's going anywhere.
I think I'm going to panic.
It's probably best, to be fair.
Roll for panic attack. You don't have to, but if
A
you
10.
actually do roll, okay, you have a panic attack.
Well, Osiris, since we don't really have anywhere to go, follow-up question, who is your mentor?
Whew. Well,
I don't think she's probably not going to tell us that, 6. I mean, we did, kind of get her locked up in one of the largest
Might as well try.
penitentiaries and
it's a gentleman that I met in passing, actually, on my travels here to where I met you guys. I met him in the Dark Spur thicket, but
Oh, fuck.
I can't remember his name.
No. You can't remember his name.
Was it Brother Gansel?
Hey, 6, wasn't that guy
sounds-
you were looking for?
That sounds familiar.
Oh.
I did pass by him, and he was expecting me.
Brother Cancel.
He taught me a lot of things, actually.
You say he
I've
was
never heard of
expecting
him.
you.
He was
You never met a
expecting
guy.
you?
I don't know if we should be discussing this right now. They can kind of hear us.
Archie like presses his face against the bars to try to see down the hall both ways, and he goes, "No, it's probably fine. I don't see any guards."
What about these
Wait.
other folks in?
Oh, hold on.
They're probably in the same boat as we are.
There was a time. It was a time where I thought Brother Gansel was my daddy.
Isn't Brother Gansel a fucking thief?
Yeah,
I don't-
he's a thief, according to Argo Malcott.
I can't
was-
say that I
was
know
a
him very
long
well.
time ago.
I can't say that I know him very well, but he did teach me a lot, and he gave me that book, and it has all of my knowledge that I have ever collected. It's a very special book to me, and I really, really need that back.
So you lost your diary and you're upset about it.
That was very apathetic of you, Margot.
I think
don't
by now you
appreciate
should
that.
realize that he's a pretty apathetic guy. Like, that hasn't been new.
Well, I mean, it just seems like you're pretty bummed about losing a sketchbook or something. Like, why? Like, why is it so important?
Margbark, it had the maps to the stars. The stars teach me everything. It's so important that I get that back. That is patronizing of you to say.
Well, please give me some knowledge you've gotten from the stars. What have they taught you that's so great?
Well, they've led me here, and they say that I
seems
have a
pretty
lot
They
of...
led you to a prison. They led you to a prison. So please, anything good you can say that the stars have taught you. Did they teach you how to get out of prison? That would be more useful.
They taught me when to go to sleep and also when to rob people.
I'm sure if I had my book, I could probably find something, or maybe I could look to the stars for an answer, but I'm out of luck.
Well, see, here's the problem. There's no windows, so it really wouldn't matter if you had your book.
Hey, Tanner, can the cell in front of me not be one of these fuckers?
You wanted to be someone else.
I wanted to
She's
be
straight
someone else.
across from me.
I
She's
want-
straight
no, I
across
want
from
to
me.
talk
I'm beside
to-
Archie. She's beside Six. I'm straight
So
across from
you
her.
could be on one of the edges, and the adjacent cell could be one of the other.
She doesn't want to
prisoners.
talk to us anymore, is what she's saying, Tanner.
She sighs real loud.
6 is to my right. In front of 6 is Archie. In front of me is a random person, and then Margbark's over here, where 6 and I can see him. Archie can't.
Wait, I'm separated
I
from the
said
group?
Margbark would be in
Yes, you're
front of
separated
you.
from the group. You're not special.
Fuck.
No,
Because I
Margbark-
made fun
so-
of your diary? Ouch.
Wait, okay, here's the cell setup. Farthest from the door are going to be 6 and Archie facing each other. And then next to them are Margbark and Osiris. I don't care who you're next to, it's fine. And then next to Osiris and Margbark are 2 other prisoners. And then one more space over is the 3rd prisoner.
Fine, I guess I have to look at Margbark after he fucking
Hey,
insulted
Tanner.
me.
Yeah.
Is it safe to assume that Archie would probably know he's going to end up in solitary soon?
Here's 2 things that you get when you were brought down here. First off, when 6 was strip searched, you know that they said alert the captain immediately. So something's probably going to be happening from that. Then the other one said, tell them he's back, and nodded to you. So you know something's probably going to happen soon.
Okay. All right, that's enough of the bullshitting. So 2 things that we need to probably get out in the open now. 1, 6. They're intrigued by whatever it is you have under what you got there. So they're probably going to try and poke and prod you. You probably prep yourself for that. And we all should probably prep ourselves to be separated very soon. So we should probably figure out how in the hell we're going to get out of here and stop talking about, I don't know, books and stars and stuff.
Okay, I want to try to get the attention of the one that's next to Margbark, who is in front of me, that I can at least see.
You can see the other one too. Like the bars between your cages are not walls.
Oh,
it's
okay.
all
So I
all
thought you were
bars.
saying we
Okay.
were surrounded by
Yeah, I thought it
concrete
was
and then
stone
just the
walls on
door.
3 sides.
Oh no, stone
kind of
walls
thing.
all around the whole area, but you guys are in
so I
barred
really
cells.
have to look at Margbark.
Sweet.
Gross.
Yeah. Aha.
Yeah.
What if we have to use the bathroom?
Well,
You use it.
you got
There's a
a
hole.
Oh
bucket.
my god.
Oh, there's a bucket. It's not even a hole. Man, this is...
Oh, this is a good prison. They're ready for it. It's a hole, sure. They don't want to have to clean it up, and it goes right out to sea. Duh, yeah.
That's pretty smart. Tanner, describe the person in the cell next to me.
Emily, describe the person in the cell
Come
next to you.
on. Okay. I want it to be this very big, burly,
Hi, I'm in the
barbaric-
cell next to you.
No, like big, barbaric, like,
Hi,
person.
I'm in the cell next to you. Like,
No, like I can't think of the race.
you're
that I'm
praying it's
thinking
a
of.
Goliath?
Goliath?
No, they're
Half
like
orc?
yes,
Okay.
or orc, or yeah.
Full
Probably
orc.
wouldn't be an orc in here. So
Damn.
we'll go with half orc.
Hey, Usong, how'd you
half-orc.
get in art?
Yeah, like
'Kay.
Usong, maybe.
A Goliath would be bigger than Usong. That's why.
No. So
Goliaths are huge.
just like
They're
big,
like half
big
giants.
guy, big guy,
Big half orc. Okay.
big guy. Excuse me, sir.
What does this guy sound like?
Oh, come on.
He sound like
telling
big
you.
guy.
Like
No,
big
no,
orc,
no.
big
Sound like
orc.
big guy. Okay.
Yeah,
Me and big guy.
Yeah,
we
big-
done now. What you need?
There you go. That's exactly what I.
Me and big guy.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you
Me
been?
do mine.
Oh,
Trying nap. It's midday nap time.
but
Siesta.
but you're sitting up. But you're sitting up.
So in another cell, we see Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson peeing on a shirt and tying it to a bar.
Can we
shirt
have-
bed bar? All right, anyway.
Can we have one of the jail
Good
cell
Shang-
guys
good
be like,
Shanghai
wow,
nights.
wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's sure. If we're gonna go ahead and get all of these characters in, yeah, the other we can make the other one freaking Owen Wilson.
But his
let's
name is-
focus.
Bowen Bilson.
Let's focus on very
Wowen
smart
Wilson.
orc guy first.
Oh,
Very
okay.
smart. Well, I'm sorry to bother you, but I do just have a quick question, if you don't mind.
Ask.
Oh, okay. How long have you been in here?
Me am not remember how long me have been away from family. You gave me rain. You could have said intelligent, large, beefy man, like nerdy, buff guy, geek strong. But no, you said half orc, big guy. This am half orc, big guy.
I hope that's his name. Half orc big guy.
100%. Half orc, big guy.
Well,
Sweet.
Jesus. Do you know how to get out of here? By any chance? Have you ever been outside recently?
Me am remembering outside.
Do you really want to go outside?
Blissfully
Sorry,
at the
bro. She
fucking
doesn't get
wall.
arrested a lot, so she doesn't know it's kind of rude to ask people if they've not been outside in a while.
I don't like being here, and I really want to get out. It sounds like you really want to get out too.
Me am have question.
Me, him, have answer.
You dream in color.
Oh, of course. I dream of the most brilliant.
Me not. In black and white.
Well,
I fucking knew this was gonna go this way.
well, if we can get outside, I can show you lots of colors of the world, of colors of the wind. In fact, copyrighted.
I quit.
That remind me of.
I quit.
You can paint with all the colors of
That
the
remind me of old family song. Me am show you the world.
No. Okay. All right. We're done. Okay. Hey.
Okay, all right. So you've made this guy. He's a big burly half orc.
Archie just takes
you were
his
trying
head
to talk
and
to him.
stuffs it in between the bars, reaches around, and just snaps his own neck. All right.
What do you want to? So this is step one. You've created this character. You've started a conversation. I think we've gone through enough. This will be our end of day one. You've got a couple of weeks to fill in with this, so we can fill in some gaps. So at this point through this conversation, this large half orc starts singing, which gets the attention of the guards upstairs.
This is not going to be good for him.
One of them comes down, a very tall, slim elf, dressed in full Port Wayworth guard regalia. He holds himself to high alert and is looking around and pinpoints in very quickly on the half-orc and says, "You, sir, are violating the rules of conduct within here. I need you to take it down a notch, or else there will be repercussions." The half-orc immediately stops.
Well, shit, that was the nicest I've ever heard a guard speak to somebody in this jail.
There are laws, dear sir, and I hold myself to them to the fullest. I am not here to enact my own set of punishments upon you.
Oh,
The law will do that if it is just.
Well, hold on. What if the law wasn't just? Would you be on the side
Then-
of the unjustified? Wait, the unjusted. What word? The
innocent?
wronged. The innocent.
The wronged, yeah, any of those, yeah.
I will always find myself on the side of the law. Now,
Ooh.
if you will, I must go and see what we are doing with the two of you. He
No,
points
please,
to you, Six
excuse
and
me.
Archie.
Quick
That's
question.
called lawful stupid in D&D circles. Just everyone.
No, please, sir. Good question. Are we allowed to make a call, a reach out to someone? Can I send a message?
Send it
All
out.
messages will go through the correct channels. If you wish to send one out to alert any family members that you are here, I will check in with my superiors to see if we can get that done for you. I cannot guarantee anything, however.
Okay. Thank you.
So, one more question. Are you familiar with the Hadleys?
I am familiar with the Hadleys. They are of great importance, both in this area and now expanding their reach towards the capital.
Oh, that's fucking rich.
I fail to see what is so.
Well, what's funny about that is they were stealing Crownswood. If I had proof of that, would you help me?
I am sorry, but I am unable to entertain anything from prisoners right now, especially regarding the law. You are, of course, assumed guilty. So, if you don't mind, I must return to my duties.
Oh, is that how law works here?
Guilty until proven innocent.
I bet his name's
Um,
Dread. I bet that god's name was Dread.
I've never heard of guilty until proven innocent before. Good day. He leaves and goes upstairs.
Fucking
Soon,
square.
A couple other guards, actually a regalia of guards comes down, and they line up in front of Archie's, they line up in front of Six's cell.
Okay, I was going to say, we're going to have some fun? Because we're about to have some fun.
And they unlock the door. Before they unlock the door, they say, "On your knees, hands between the cell bars, sir. Thing, it, hands.
It? Definitely a he. My name's Six.
Hands.
He has
Archie.
two of those. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Hands. I put my hands through.
Hey, Six,
Okay,
just do what they tell you. I'll find you later.
What would you say in this situation, Archie?
Just do what they tell you. I'll find you later.
Okay.
Listen to the man. And they make sure your hands are oriented vertically through the bars so they could put cuffs on them. And then they say, 3 steps back, now.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, they open the cell door, and 2 come in, come behind you, 2 are in front of you, and then 2 more. They've on one on the front and one in the back, so they have 6 guards on you currently.
Do you guys like
and
chess?
they lead you upstairs. Shut up!
Oh, that's...
It worked! Wow! Oh. All right, so the 3 of you see 6 led out of here. One guard, as they are leaving, looks to you, Archie, and says, "We're coming back for you next. Prepare yourself, and we don't want any funny business. We know who you fucking are."
Yeah, then you know you're going to get funny business, bro.
Shut up! And they walk away.
You might want to bring more than 6 guards for this one.
Yeah,
Fine.
Archie's pretty strong. He's my best friend.
Actually, 6 guards for 6 was kind of overkill. He's not that dangerous.
Wow. All
Hey,
right,
man.
so
He's
Go
right,
ahead.
though.
Don't do
You're
him
outta
do him
here.
some favors. At least let him appear to be scary.
Okay. So now it is just the 3 of you and the 3 other prisoners, 1 half-orc strong guy, and then 2 others. After a bit, a group of 8 guards comes down, as suggested for Archie. The same procedure, they ask you to put your hands through the bars.
Archie's leaning against the back wall like this.
Oh, you only brought 8? You guys are fucked.
Shut up.
I'm a bit offended that you only brought 8 people to get me out of this cell.
Then how many would you like?
Well, let's see. What's 8 divided by 2 because I ate them? Oh, 4. Right, 4. So before you left, probably. Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, jeez. No guard. All these guards are so tight up nowadays. He sticks his hands through the thing.
Okay. They cuff you.
When they go to cuff him, he rages and his hands turn into claws. And he goes, boo!
Okay. Roll intimidation.
Boo!
20, non-natural.
The guy going to cuff you jumps back. He was startled.
He lets his hands go back to normal.
All right. The other one that's kind of barking out the orders grabs the cuff from the one guy that jumped back and comes up, puts the cuffs on your hands. All right. 3 steps back now.
1, 2, and that makes a mighty 3.
Okay. They unlock the cage. 3 guards come in behind you, lead you out. Total of 8 guards surround you as you are led up and out.
Hi, Mark. I'll see you later. Don't worry. These clankers aren't too bad. They're okay, really. They're not bad guys. You shouldn't be that mad.
Where is 6?
Very, very good fade away.
Where is 6?
6 is gone?
I'm yelling at them.
Oh, they do not respond. All right. So some time passes, and then your evening meals are brought in Margbark and Osiris. It's been a few hours, and you have not seen Six and Archie brought back down. The guard that brings you your food, however, is a small, curly-haired halfling. Very upbeat. Seems to be a decent little fellow as he drops your food in. He says, hi, here's your dinner. Enjoy. No, not enjoy. Sorry. Don't enjoy. It's just I'm bye. And he scurries out.
Wait.
Wait,
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come back here, please.
Please should be this kind of sounded like a demand first, and then you said please. So
would you please come back, talk with us, please?
Roll persuasion.
That's a 9 plus something, maybe a lot.
Yeah, it should be like 6 for you, maybe, unless it's deception.
Plus 4, so 13.
13. Okay. He reluctantly turns back around, dusts off his Port Wayworth guard uniform, and marches back towards you. Sorry. I really shouldn't be talking with prisoners. But is everything okay?
No, everything is obviously not okay. Currently, I'm imprisoned, and that is, one might say, less than ideal.
Well, you killed a lot of people.
Whoa! Name one person that I killed. Name one.
I mean, I don't honestly know any of them.
So you don't know. Basically, you can't prove I killed anybody. Is what you're saying, right? Is that what you're saying?
I can't. But that's not my job.
Okay, you can't. So I'm innocent.
No, that's not how it works.
You carry yourself in a different way than the rest of these guards here.
Yeah, I'm new.
Are you new here?
Yeah, I just said I'm new. I'm gonna go now.
So, no, wait.
I actually haven't killed anybody.
No, they said you killed a lot of people too.
What?
A lot of people in the Black Hole Collective. They said you just decimated all of them.
That's very false. Actually, I'm a little upset.
Here's the thing I know about murderers and killers is that they lie. So when you tell me that that's not true,
yeah. Well, and you're a sheep.
The voice up ahead. I'm what?
You're a sheep.
I'm a sheep. No, I'm a halfling. You're a halfling.
She got real G real quick. You're a fucking sheep.
Look, from one halfling to another, I didn't do it.
If I believed you, that I think that'd be like, racist or something. I don't know.
Racist. Look, you just said from your own mouth that you can't prove I killed anybody. Would you testify for me in court, please?
I'm not a witness. Do you know how courts work? I can explain to you how courts work. I think that might be part of my job description. So you go to court and they tell you whether or not you did it or not.
But you don't think we did.
I think you did it. I was told you did it.
And who told you that?
Everybody.
Everybody in the Black Hole Collective?
Well, they told the guys that told my boss, who is the captain of the guard, and they said that judges have the information too, and it's just, everybody, you guys are part of the folks that did all the massacring of like all those gang people all those years ago. You're part of the Black Wolf Brigade, you know? They're the remnants of it.
I just met these guys yesterday.
Who is the Black Wolf
Brigade? That's a likely lie.
It's
you
very
guys
likely
are
true.
I am.
Hold on. I think we've got
some
some associations crossed up. Who is the Black Wolf Brigade?
You tell me. I just got here. All right.
So did I.
I'm not even from Port Wayworth. I've come here to do my duty, to get a promotion and go back to my hometown and live happily with a pension.
What's your name, son?
What's your name, son?
My name is Margbark Smoth, and I stick my hand through the jail cell to be able to shake his.
He goes to shake your hand. I got no. I'm not shaking your hand. What if you pulled me and bonked my face against the things? I don't have any keys, so you know.
Then you could, I don't know, get your guard buddies to kill me or something. I have no leverage here. Just shake my hand.
I don't want you to. No, you have to go. No, okay. Look, I'll give you I'll give you my name, and that is it. And then I'm leaving.
And I heard people from Port Wayworth were supposed to be mannered, well-mannered.
Just goes to show you, I'm not from Port Wayworth.
So you admit you're just a primitive, no-mannered person. Just, you can't even shake my hand.
Yes.
Rude.
You. My name, sir, is Sardo Kabeldoff, and you'll do good to remember it, because I will retire. I won't be important. But you should. It's good to remember names anyway. I'm leaving now, unless you have any other real issues.
That definitely means we need to remember his name because we're going to run into him in a town later.
No, we've already run into this motherfucker. You don't remember Sardo from episode fucking 2?
Oh, that guard. Yeah, okay.
It's that guard, the one that got bonked on the head.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Wait, Sardo, wait.
Sardo Kabeldoff, the rude halfling I met in prison. I'll never forget.
Sardo, excuse me. I asked one guard before, and he kind of brushed me off, but is there any way that we can send out a message to a loved one?
Well, you likely were talking to my dear friend, Avenel of Everautumn. And if there's going to be something that we can get out, then the guard captain, our boss, is going to have to approve of that. So he put in the work order for it, and we'll see if it comes back positive or negative.
It's very important. And like I said, I just met these guys yesterday. I don't know what's happening.
He puts a finger in the air and wags it around. A likely story.
I don't know anything about the BBW.
Well, shouldn't have joined.
No.
No, really, we just picked her up yesterday. She has no idea what's going on.
I'm gonna look over to Margbark and say this very loudly. Margbark, what was his name? Sardo?
Sardo.
Margbark, I heard that Sardo has a duty. He has to take a big duty.
Jesus Christ.
She said duty.
We got good jokes on this
Let's
podcast.
make fun of him.
Look at little man with big duty. See it in pants?
This is peak fucking improv.
I reached through the jail cell to high five Big Orc Man.
It hurts. He'd do a big slap.
Nice
all right.
one.
Sardo looks, his face turns beet red as he storms off back up the stairs. We could have been, well, not friends, but like acquaintances who didn't hate each other, but now I hate you. And he leaves.
Bye-bye, Mr. Duty Man.
Wow, what an episode filled with goofs and also serious moments that really have a lot of impact on our character development. We're all over the place with this kind of stuff, which is really important because we are basically experts at this now. I don't know if you know this, but after you do something for a year, you become an expert on it. And why is that relevant to us, Will?
Because our 29th episode is coming out, which is going to be our year anniversary, believe it or not. We released 3 at the first time. 52 divided by 2 is 26. Therefore, 26 episodes later, 29 is a year.
I hate all the math that you just did. We released our first episodes on August 15th, and our next episode comes out on August 14th. So that's a year.
Close
Much
to damn
easier.
enough. No. I like my math way of doing things.
I don't like it. It's not good math. It's not even bad math that you'd have in Dungeons and Dragons or other tabletop RPGs, which is what we're playing. I don't know if you knew that, but that's what we do here.
If you've made it this far and don't know what we're doing, good on you, first of all. Secondly, maybe pay attention a little bit more. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. You do what you do, you boo-boo.
If we are your background ambience while you're trying to get shit done, man, I love it. I'm here for it. And this is just another bit of that. So here's some white noise. Perfect. You're so good at that. We're going to release it on Spotify. Oh, it's like Will ASMR or something. Hey, thank you so much.
Should I just turn it up and just let me get
No.
it here?
No. We're not actually doing it. We're not actually. Oh my God, I have an ear infection. That was terrible for me. Hey, stay tuned to the rest of the episode. It's really good. The next episode, like I said, coming out on August 14th, has a bunch of big reveals. Leading into a couple of episodes that just have a lot of stuff going on. So if you're enjoying the story so far, I think you are going to be in for a big bit of happiness.
Yeah, we are having fun here, and I hope you guys are too. As Tanner stated earlier, if you want to be a part of this, the best way to do it is to share and get on our anotherrealm.com. It shows all links to all of our social media since they're all changing names all the time. It has links to them. You just click and go and boom, done. There.
Well, they're not changing. We just don't remember them.
Guys, thanks so much for listening, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of the episode. We'll see you on the next one.
It is a couple hours after you guys are fed dinner. Archie and Six, you have not been brought any sustenance. First off, Archie, we'll kind of focus on what's going on with you first. You have been brought through a couple levels of this jail, a few that you've seen before. Of course, you've made your way through these halls on occasion.
I'm going home. All right, anyway.
They bring you to a solitary confinement location. These are relatively new since you've been here last.
Oh, hey, did you guys build these because of me?
Shut up.
Ha! That's a yes.
They come up to this large, flat steel door that has a little slide that they would present food in the middle of it. It is attached to these very right-angled hewn stone segments of wall, and they open this door. Doesn't even creak as it opens on these thick hinges, and they shove you inside. One of them says, "Turn, we'll take the cuffs off. You fight any, we'll strap you up harder."
All right, jeez, you guys are no fun.
All right, they unlatch the cuffs, take them off, walk out of the room, and slam the door. Archie, you can hear screaming.
You forgot to lock it.
Someone comes back and checks. Cha-chung, cha-chung. Fuck you.
Got him again.
Got him.
You can hear screaming nearby. You do know the stories of solitary confinement. You may have experienced it before. It's where it is just people being left here to rot. especially within their mind, because that sucks.
That guy's probably been here at least 6 months. That means I'll only have to listen to him for about another 30 days. That'd be all right.
All right. The little door slides open. Just a hunk of bread is tossed in. It is stale. Before it's shut, the guy on the other side, which is a voice that you didn't hear in that group of guards, he says, "Hey, Aeneas will be by soon." Shunk, and slaps the door. Slot closed.
Oh, no.
Oh,
We
shit.
know how this is gonna go.
All right.
Poorly.
6. They have taken you to a strange location. This area is a little bit detached from the other cells. You do hear pained screams in bursts from some of the other doors that you pass by, and they eventually lead you into this room. There are contraptions, looks like torture devices, lining the walls. In the center, there's a chair with straps on it, and they shove you down into it, remove the cuffs, and place your hands into these slots and your legs into these others and strap you in by all your limbs. They leave, and in walks in 2 men in robes. White, pristine robes. They have an air of authority about them, and they're whispering to each other, looking over some notes as they eye you up and down. One of them walks up and says, "Hello. If you could, please state your name."
Which one?
"Yours."
I've got a couple. They both are relevant.
"All right, then all your names and aliases will be fine as well."
You can call me Argo Malcott.
"Argo Malcott. All right." He writes that down in his notebook. "Okay."
Really? No, that didn't ring a bell for you guys. Are you from Casterhaven?
You don't need to know anything about us. Thank you for giving that information.
Cantelli.
Your other aliases? You go by Cantelli?
Oh, dang it. I was really hoping to pull some threads here. Just call me Six. Please.
6, is that what you primarily go by?
I prefer that, yes.
Fine, okay. And is 6 some sort of numbering system for you?
Oh, probably.
Oh, okay. And you are
Actually,
you have
yes,
no knowledge of-
I think, no, that's very true. My last vision, there was a 5.
There was a 5.
I was
Okay.
part of
Good to know.
creating it. It didn't work out too well.
You created another one of your numbers, so
Technically,
you
I created myself a little bit, in some ways. I do believe.
Okay.
I'm starting to
All right.
think that me and Argo, we were best buddies. My name's not Argo.
Your name's not Argo. Okay.
No. Do you play chess?
On occasion, I do. All right.
I pop open my
next question.
chessboard. I think I got a mechanism that lets me pop without using my hands, and the chessboard's already set up from when I was playing with Archie.
Interesting. Okay. So no internal organs. Make a note of that. All right. So how old are you? How long have you been alive, operational?
Well, I'm at least 4.
At least 4. Okay.
That's as far as
Good
I
to
can
know.
remember. I was a head in a bag.
Yeah, so your limbs can be detached. Your head can be detached from this central body, and you would still exist.
Correct.
All right. We'll make a note to run that test later.
Wait, hold on. Piat Belcom.
Piat Belcom. Do you know of Piat Belcom?
Yes. I'm supposed to meet
okay.
him after I finish a mission, which it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to finish.
All right. And what relation do you have to Piat Belcom?
None.
Okay. All right.
Talis
let's
Jabba
start with
was going to help me meet him.
Talis Jabba. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I know some pretty
I-
high up people that I was trying to help.
Sure. Yes, that's fine. Okay. So tell me, are you capable of feeling, pain, pleasure, hunger?
Yes. I found out on a bridge.
You found out on a bridge that you could experience all those.
All of it. Well, pain is... I do know when I'm hurt.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's the same pain that you would feel.
Okay, let's run some pain tests. Sure. Yeah, we could measure it with that utensil. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Need to eat, sustenance.
No.
How do you maintain yourself?
Ooh, I don't need to breathe either.
Excellent. Okay. Very interesting.
I can turn on my laser eyeballs.
What's a laser?
Good point. I don't know. It just sounded fun to say.
Okay.
I turned my eyes red.
Interesting. Capable of creativity. So potentially lies. If they're... Yeah, I don't know if all those people exist. No, that's fine. Yeah, we'll dig into that later. Okay. All right, so you said you created yourself. How?
Oh, yeah, I don't have a clue.
All right.
I haven't made it that far in my memories yet. Oh, hey, can you get a message to Cantelli from Casterhaven for me? Consider it a last will and testament. Just, consider it a last request. I don't know that I'm making it out of here. I need to speak with him.
Cantelli and Casterhaven. This is, I mean, you've mentioned that you know them. This is someone that do you expect me to know?
No, tell him that Jason asked for him.
Tell Cantelli that Jason asked for him.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. The other one nods at him. Fine. All right. So this line of questioning continues on. Unless there's anything in specific that you'd like to either give them knowledge of or ask them, I will give you one pertinent question.
That was kind of a thread. I was gonna see if it would pull. Yeah, that was the play here. I don't know that I got that. Kind of came out last minute there from my brain hole. So I don't really have anything else to talk to these guys about.
Then we will move back down to Margbark and Osiris. You guys have been brought your meals by both Avenel and Sardo for the day. The other two prisoners in here have pretty much kept to themselves, so unless you'd like to talk to them, how do you want to spend your day?
Being in prison.
Being in prison, okay. All right.
I mean, what are our choices? Like, we're in a stone prison cell surrounded by bars.
Yep, but you can, whatever you want to do to try and either get a message out or, try and convince these guards of anything, because both of them don't seem to be against you. You also have the opportunity to talk to the other two prisoners, and Half-Orc Strong Guy is here too.
Definitely going to have to save Half-Orc Strong Guy.
All right. I was trying to avoid this, but why don't we just talk to the person that's... So Cyrus is across from me, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's someone over across from her.
Big orc dude.
No. That's over beside me, right?
No. He's beside me.
Oh, he's beside you? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, their locations are relatively irrelevant.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So you want to talk to a second prisoner.
All right, I'm going to talk to this person over here on my side.
Okay. Who are they?
I don't know.
Make it a woman.
Come on, you can do it.
A petite young woman who looks like she does not belong in a prison cell. She is small, has blonde hair, and looks very scared and confused.
Has murdered 14 people.
She has no idea why she's here. She is just terrified and scared and needs a hug.
Yeah, you see this young blonde woman huddled up in a corner. Human?
Whatever.
Okay, human. We'll go with human.
Okay.
All right, she is huddled up in a corner, and she's been shivering just for the past day while you've been in here, trying to keep to herself, just very uncertain as to what's going on.
Excuse me, girl.
Yes?
Are you okay? I notice you seem a bit off. You haven't said a word to anyone.
No, I don't want anything to do with any criminal activity or whatever you've done. I don't.
No, you've got it all wrong. We are not criminals.
I'm not either. I shouldn't be here. I really shouldn't be here.
I feel like someone just said I wasn't a criminal. I'm a bit offended at that.
His criminal senses are tingling.
Well,
Somebody said I was a good guy.
it's like when your nose is itching. Is that?
Yeah.
I'm fucking talking about me.
I'm not supposed to be here either. But why are you here?
They said but I didn't. They said I don't know. I don't know why I'm here.
Oh.
They've said I've done so many different things, but I didn't do any of them. They said I killed someone. They said I stole some things. They said I did all of these, but I was just asleep. I was asleep, and then I woke up because the house was burning, and then they came and they said that I did it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Where was your house?
It's near the northern wharf, overlooking the ocean. It was a beautiful house. It was white. It had these massive columns, and they're gone. They fell in the fire. The whole thing it's gone.
What's your name?
Fraser, what's her name? Fuck you. What's her name?
Melanie. Is
Her
all
name's
she gives
Avery.
us.
I'm just kidding.
My name's Melanie.
Melanie, I'm so sorry that you're here. I hope everything works out for you.
Thank you.
Would you like to get out of here?
Yes, I really would.
Do you know of any way we could send a message to the outside?
Well, some of us get visitation. I know there were a couple people before they were getting going to trial. They somehow got their family in here, and I heard what they asked the guards. So maybe we could do that. I don't have my family's all dead, but I could. If you get me out of here, I can help you out with that.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Tanner, are there guards in like the hallway or something?
Roll perception.
That's a 7.
You're not sure.
I'm gonna call out. Excuse me, guards. Hello.
Yeah, if you're calling out and trying to yell upstairs, eventually Avenel of Everautumn comes down. Sorry, this is not a hotel. We're not here to provide a service. Are you in pain or something?
Once again, I have a very, very important message that I need to be sent out before I'm sent to court.
Yes. I did ask my captain about that. I think we can, if we can read it and we approve it, then we'll send a message out. If that's what you're looking for, I can assist with that.
The only problem is, my family just moved, and I don't remember their new location. I have it written down in my book, and I don't know where my book is.
Confiscated materials would be in the confiscated materials box.
Is there any way I can see? It's just a book. It's just a book. Is there any way I can see the book so at least I can reach out to my family, please?
We'll have to go through it, and I will read through the whole thing myself, and if there's anything that I will look for an address.
Well, I don't think the language is going to be legible for you.
I speak quite a few languages. How many languages is it in? Or what language is it in?
I kind of made it up myself, if you will. It's quite a special type of language. I would like to roll persuasion.
Well, is it written in a special type of language? And I need you to be honest here. Would you have written it in one of the languages that you understand?
Well, okay. The thing about the book is...
No, you're being honest with me.
I'm being honest with you in that I didn't actually write anything in the book. The book writes itself.
Oh, okay. That's what we're going with. Okay. So what language does the book write in?
Okay. How about a Draconic?
Okay, so that is a language that people can speak. You just said you made it up, so this will be a deception roll.
Shit. Okay. All right.
The question is, does Avenel speak Draconic?
that
Or
is
would
the
he
question.
think he makes it up? She made it up.
I got a 19 total.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
18 plus 1.
All right. That is a very good roll. I will, sure. If it's approved, I will bring your book down to you.
Thank you. It's just my family. I'm worried about them. Thank you.
Sure. And I know that a lot of these trials can end in death, so we will try and get a message out to them sooner rather than later.
Oh, please. When is our trial?
I'm not certain. A date has not been set.
I don't belong here. Oh God. Okay.
Could you bring down some extra towels and tell the manager the continental breakfast sucks?
I'll pass that along. He rolls his eyes as he walks back upstairs.
Oh God.
All right, anything else that you want to have a conversation with Melanie? She's given you information that you might be able to get someone in for visitation. You potentially have access to your book. Depends on how that role acts with this, whether or not he looks through it. So that's what we're hoping for, that he doesn't look in and he doesn't understand Draconic.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at the orc man. You really want to get out of here?
Me do not want to be here. This place suck real big.
Well, I really like you, and I think that.
Will you marry me? I will leave with you.
Quite forward.
That is quite.
Mom said I
forward.
needed to be married by 18. Me,
How-
I'm 19.
Oh. How about we go out
Me,
to
I'm
a
fail mom.
nice dinner afterwards? And
Me take you from dinner to propose. Yes, in front of
Maybe.
people. Witnesses in regular places.
maybe, but what if we got out of here?
Yes.
Can't do that until
You, me, we get out of here.
maybe.
Me, I'm done with this plan.
Well, he seems like quite a striking young lad, Osiris. Maybe you should take him up on it.
Me, I'm catch.
You hear him. He am catch.
Me understand.
He rolls up one of his pant legs to show you his thigh. Look. Vascularity in thigh.
That
He
Great.
flexes his muscle. It is sinewy.
that is
There's
great
not an
for your
ounce of
future.
fat on half-orc strong guy.
That is great for your future children.
Oh, we already talking children.
No. I'm just saying.
Me, I'm give you big belly of kids.
Oh God.
God.
Oh, it's
gone
Next
so
day
far
comes around.
Yeah.
Wedding
Gone so
bells.
far.
Death
Next
of
day, and the
enemies.
next
How
day
about-
rolls up. It
how
happens.
about we make a-
boy.
Death by snoo snoo.
How about we make a plan first on how to get out?
Wedding plan. Yes.
No. How to get out? We
Not
need to
big
get out.
wedding. Small
Out.
wedding.
We need to get
Only
out.
close friends and family. Me mom, me dad, me brothers. I have 18 and a half brothers. Then me sisters, 22 sisters. Very small family.
And a half? Excuse me?
He got chopped in half.
How about
love him,
Not
though.
a half brother.
How about
just
we
half
talk
of a
Still
about-
love
brother.
half brother.
Let's talk about getting out first. And I'm done with this conversation.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes, future wife. What be
Fucked me
planned?
up so bad. I'm sorry, that fucked me up. I was not.
Margbark, I think we might have for someone to help us get out of here. This is my friend. Well, I just met them yesterday, actually.
Fiance.
No. I just met him yesterday.
Future baby daddy.
Okay. And the next day.
The next day happens.
So this is still on day 2 for Archie and 6. So we'll move over. We'll move over first to 6. 6. The same two white robed men come into the room, and they start pulling instruments off the wall. What they do next is try and figure out how your faceplate is attached, and which is your mask. So they are trying to first delicately remove it. Excuse me, could you please, since you made yourself, you said, how do you remove your faceplate, this mask?
That's a different story. I didn't do this. It doesn't come off.
No?
Yeah, no matter how hard you try, you'll have to look at it after I'm dead.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. All right. Mask review post-mortem. All right. Well, forgive us if we try a little bit now.
Sure. Be my guest.
All right.
I haven't seen my real face in a while.
They take some tools. First, delicate instruments at first. A couple of them that they're spinning up, and they begin chipping away, trying to at this mask. You can feel it chipping into your head. Basically, the spots around the mask that they're trying to get underneath it. The mask is not budging, however, but you do take 3 points of damage, piercing damage.
Yeah. So I know I don't experience pain, but I do know that is digging into me, which the mask is a part of me. So anything you do to the mask is hurting me. Is this necessary?
They don't respond to your questioning. One nods to the other, and he goes and he gets a very fine-tipped chisel and a mallet. Places it in between where your face meets the mask and starts tinkering away. Very lightly at first, tink, 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 and hammering increases in power as he hits the head of this chisel. One particularly hard hit that comes down. You get this quick flash of gold and see Saint Sebastian dancing in the cathedral very quickly. And then it fades back away, and you're once again back with the hammering of your mask.
Hey, listen. Hit me harder, Daddy.
Wow.
Wow.
Said
that
the
actually,
Owen Wilson guard.
That actually might be required. Sure, the patient has...
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I mean, we can say that.
Do me a favor. Swing really hard this next time.
All right.
I'd like to see if it comes off, too.
The guy pulls back and says, I mean, what if we damage the specimen? No, don't worry about it.
You can't damage me. I got a helmet.
All right. Clang! He takes a good hard swing at it, and vision, very much a burst of gold. You call out. It doesn't seem like he hears you.
Oh.
But it is a prolonged vision. You could try reaching out with something other than your voice.
Okay, I'm going to use thaumaturgy in the thing.
Okay.
And I'm going to put a big glowing image of my mask where he is. I'm going to try to, at least. That's what my goal is. Just a big, like a bat signal of Six's face.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. This is roll religion for me, please.
Okay. I'm good at that.
Let's make this a religion connection.
Am I good
be
at
very
religion?
Difficult.
Oh no, I'm not good at religion.
Oh boy. Okay. Difficult roll.
16 plus 0. I don't know how difficult you made it, but that's a 16 plus 0.
I made it a 16.
Did you actually make it?
I did really.
Die goes to the attacker.
Yep. Okay. So I was like 15. I was like, no, it's a little harder than that. 16.
I mean,
all right. So you make this big version of your mask or your face?
My mask. The mask.
All right.
I've tried to do it as much as I've seen reflections of myself as time passed. So.
Yep. So your mask, with its mustache and gold cracks along it, flashes very quickly in the Cathedral of Opulence. Saint Sebastian stops his dancing, and your vision fades, and it comes back into the room. Even incredible or considerate force does not remove the mask. Further testing needs to be done. Again, we can do this post-mortem.
kind of figured that to be the case. I know you're not talking to me. Hey, what was your name again?
I'm sorry, we don't give out our names. All right, so the back plate, let's try removal of that, and then barring any success there, we'll just remove the head since that seems to be detachable. All right, so they actually come to the back plate that seems to be a different metal than the rest of it. It's more crudely made, and they begin removing the rivets. You remember that this was put there by Father Dell.
Yeah.
So it is not as sturdy made as everything else.
That's my helmet.
I told you this was going to come back to bite you in the ass, saying that you have a soft spot. And now it has. All right, so they get that removed, and they basically see more metal in here, but a few exposed contraptions of your working. The one that's operating behind you turns around to your face. Okay, so what does this... what do these mechanisms do if we interrupt any of their operation?
Which ones? What are they asking about?
The ones in the back of your head.
Oh, well, unfortunately for me, if you mess with those too much, I would not be able to tell you anything. I guess that's kind of unfortunate for you as well. That plate was put there to protect me from what you're about to fuck with.
So potential obstacles to cognizance. Noted. Okay, sure. All right, we'll come back to that later. And they start getting more utensils and getting more thorough to what they're doing.
Suggestion. I would put the plate back. If you want to learn more about me, I can answer any of your questions. You don't need to take me apart. It makes no sense. I'm complete. Plus, I'm partial to this body.
Leave the plate exposed. We will continue our operation as we see fit. I'm not certain that a being typically knows much about its own operation if it's not been taught. So, you said you created yourself, but tell me, how is that possible?
Oh. Well, at this point, I don't know that I really want to. I think you guys are probably very fun at parties.
All right. Notes of sarcasm? Agreed. All right.
What's that?
I'd like to tell you a couple of things about your request that you made yesterday. We reached out to a few of those, especially at Castor Haven. Nothing was returned. There is no Cantelli at Castor Haven. Whether or not you believe me on that is up to you. None of your other names returned anything either. There was no Argo Malcott.
Okay. I understand. I understand. I don't know about the Cantelli one, but Argo does make sense. One more name for you to check out for me. Please reach out to my really good friend, Bendover.
Could you make a note of Bendover?
And his wife, Eileen
my God.
Dover.
All right. And just to note as well...
my comedic sarcasm senses a tingling.
The Queen's primary historian has no recollection of you. They are not curious in this particular operation we're running here either, especially when it comes to criminals. So sorry to say that they won't be reaching out either.
Dope. Very, very interesting. Okay. Well, continue your business, I suppose. I don't think I have a choice.
After some increasingly intense rounds of probing, they end up leaving and taking their notes and everything with them.
Intense probing.
6 gets probed.
Intensely.
Click now for probing.
Okay.
Don't click that.
Okay. We'll switch over to Archie now. Archie, you have been pretty much without contact for the past day. You've gotten a bowl of soup, of gruel, and a loaf of bread.
Oh shit, they're giving out soup now.
It's cold. Eventually you do hear the clicking of boots against the floor. Expensive boots. You can tell. And the slide on the door opens up, and you can hear a voice coming from outside that is very familiar. Hello, brother.
You don't get to call me that anymore.
Oh, are we not family anymore?
No, but I know what your family looks like now.
Well, that's all right, because they're going to know what it looks like for you to hang.
Hadley, I'm gonna burn you and everything you love to the fucking ground and dance on the ashes.
You'd kill kids, huh? You'd kill my sons? Both
I'll
of
kill
them?
anything with the name Hadley that originally had the name Hadley. I will salt the fucking ground your family was born on.
Do you want to know what I've been doing the past few years?
Hopefully rotting, but that doesn't appear to be the fact, so...
No, I've been thriving. It's been good. Business is booming legitimate now. You know, you always talked about that. Maybe one day we could be legitimate folk. Yeah. Didn't think it was going to happen your way. So it sure as shit happened mine.
Oh, yeah, the way that, you murdered everybody who ever did anything good for you? Yeah. It's a great way to pull it. It's a great way to pull it.
I mean, I didn't murder them. Weren't my hands that slit throats. Well, except for one. I can't remember his name. It's been so long. Jameis, was it? Yeah. Remember how that felt? Fuck.
I hope you revel in it. I truly do. Because for every second of pain you caused my brothers will cost you an ounce, a pound, a shekel, or a fucking either of your family's flesh. And I will have it, even if it's the last thing I do.
You know, I do want to say I kind of felt bad for his kids. Never could find the older one. He seemed to have disappeared afterwards. Shame, seemed the enterprising sort, but the younger one, well, Victor, he was a good boy. He doesn't really know what all happened, thinks you're a bad guy, thinks you killed his dad. So, he's doing well in the business, I've got to say. My business, in case I wasn't clear.
Victor can do what he wishes after I get my weight that is owed in Adley flesh. If he chooses to come after me because he does not believe what really happened, that is his choice as a man. You, however, signed your death sentence a long time ago, and I'm going to enjoy pulling your tongue out of your fucking throat.
Can't do much from inside this cell, can you? And I think we might have gotten good old Ryan Springman on the case for this one too, so I think you'll probably be getting the death sentence this time. There's no shipping you down to the camps. And there's certainly no sense in trying to lock you up again. We both know how that ended last time, so look
What makes you think it's
forward.
going to end any different? I'm going to chase you like a pack of wolves chases its prey.
Oh, I'm the wolf now. Ain't you here? Good old Hadley in charge of the White Wolves. Kind of an homage to what you
Couldn't
did.
even come up with your own fucking name. Good niche. I should have left you on the fucking stone, crying in the rain like I found you.
You know, that's funny. I did love you, like a brother. I know you might not believe me, but you just couldn't see the bigger picture. And when you toss all my ideas aside every fucking time, we could have never worked it out.
I always knew you were a fucking sod.
All right, okay,
Hiding behind a metal door.
yeah,
Can't even look me in the fucking face.
no,
As usual, Hadley. You, your business, your sons. Not Victor, of course, because he's not your son, but that's alright. All cowards, because that's all Hadleys ever breed. And now you know how it goes, Aeneas. Because the wolf is on the hunt. And tonight, the blood will spray.
we move back over to the cells. There are, I mean, it's always dark down in here, but from the few slivers of light that you get, you can tell that through your toilet holes in the ground, you could tell somehow that it's nighttime outside. Actually, the most telling thing is that Sardo is currently on duty. So, Sardo has just dropped off your food, indicating that this is your dinner, and some time passes. What do you do?
Margbark, I think I have an idea.
I was thinking about asking if you had any good tricks up your sleeve. What do you have in mind?
I'm going to go to sleep.
That sounds very boring.
But I'm not actually. I'm going to make a pile of clothes because I'm small. And we have a blanket, right? Do I have a blanket? Can I have a blanket,
you have
please?
a blanket.
Okay. I'm going to strip, but I'm going to put my clothes under the blanket and make it like a little bubble under there and make it think I'm asleep. But I want you to talk to Sardo so he comes down here and the door is open, so maybe I can go upstairs.
Oh, you're going to sleep. I got it.
Margbark does air quotes and winks.
Yeah. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll distract Sardo. Hey.
And I have something that I can grab to like
you
bang
have a
between
nice
the
little metal
bars? All right, I take my metal cup and I bang it between the bars.
Clang, 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 clang. Hey, Sardon't, come over here, please.
You hear small steps coming down the stairs. Dunk, 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 dunk. Hey, it is sleep time, sir.
Hey, listen, Sardu, please. I wanted to give you a chance to redeem yourself. And see if you wanted that handshake.
And I reach my hand through the bars in an attempt to shake his hand again.
Please, brother, we're not enemies. All I want to do is show you kindness and friendship.
All right, he's gonna... I'm gonna let him roll insight on your persuasion check to see if he thinks... I mean, are you intending to fuck with him?
Maybe.
Just roll persuasion. I'm not worried about it. Just roll persuasion.
It's a 13 plus 4. 17.
Okay, 17. All right, so while that's going on, Osiris, what are you doing?
I'd like to wild shape into a rat. I imagine that was like hiding somewhere under the bed or, somewhere not as easily spottable, I guess.
They probably wouldn't give a shit
Just
about
hide
a rat
next
anyway.
to the door.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rat. There's probably tons of rats down here or something.
Okay. All right, so you've turned into a rat. Sardo's moved over to reach his hand out to Margbark.
Because he's facing Margbark, or at least looking at him, so he's not looking really behind him. So I'm going to rat crawl my little way through the bars. And,
okay. So there's going to be a couple things here. He reaches out to shake his hand, to shake your hand, Margbark. He's like, all right, bygones be bygones. This is so weird. But he reaches his hand out.
I could tell you were a smart gentleman.
And I shake his hand.
Okay. All right. Roll stealth for me, please. At advantage.
Okay.
It is going to be rat stealth. So what are rat stats?
What are rat stats?
I'd imagine they're pretty stealthy.
Well, they have good dark sense and a keen sense of smell. Let's see.
Margbark is like still kind of gripping and vigorously shaking his hand.
Okay, yeah, you get a +0 to stealth.
Okay, that's fine.
So roll just a straight d20.
15.
That's advantage?
Okay, let me roll again. 19. Okay.
There you go. Okay. All right. You slide between the bars and begin making your way up the stairs. Margbark, Sardo's sitting there shaking your hand. Is this a normal handshake?
I'm gripping it very, very, very tightly, and I slow down the speed of the handshake, and I look at him and say,
"Never trust a criminal, son."
And I pull him forward so he bonks his head on the bars.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Roll strength. He's going to roll... actually, roll athletics. He's going to roll at disadvantage against you. He wasn't expecting this.
That is a 17 plus 2.
Okay. Bong. You slam him into the bars, and he ricochets off Are you are you trying to pull him in close against these things?
No, I just like wanted to bonk his head and let him go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he falls down on his ass and he goes, Oh, you've taught me a lot about criminal scum. Piece of... And he marches out, storms out back up the stairs. All right, when he gets back
Sardo
up
will
to the top...
remember that.
Yeah. Are you waiting at the door up at the top, Osiris? Rat?
Well, would he have left the door open if he was just being called down there?
You look up the stairs, he did not leave the door open.
So is there like a clearing at the top of the stairs, like, more than just
There's
the
a
door?
landing.
Is it like... Okay. I'm gonna go into the corner where, on the side where the door swings open. Like, I'm in that corner of the door swinging this way, like closest to the entrance, and I'm gonna like sit in the corner facing away from him and nibbling at something in the corner.
Okay. All right. He walks up the stairs and, if you're just trying to be inconspicuous, no longer stealth and hide.
I am being a rat.
Okay.
Quick, Rat Cyrus, climb through the poop hole.
Ew.
Fucking disgust. Well, the decision's already been made.
Decision's
fucking
been made.
disgusting creatures. And he kind of puts a foot towards you as he opens the door and walks out of the room. Or walks into the other room.
Can I like scurry past him? Scurry onto him?
Sure.
Jump around?
Yep. You walk
Act
in.
rabid?
Act rabid? Sure. Like, yeah.
No. I don't know if I want to act rabid because he might kill me.
All right. What do you want to do?
I just want to be a rat and try to scurry past him because I see an entrance.
All right. So you scurry into this next room with Sardo and the door shuts behind you.